Having a quick look at Facebook Marketplace the other day, and I come across a nice little entry that happened to be there not long before I started browsing, and it was in my local area. So I jumped on it. It was PSP and games at a very reasonable price. And the games that I was able to pick up, a little bit concerned because it took quite a bit of communication and a lot of gaps in between before I could actually finalise a deal. So I wasn't sure that it was going to actually come through. But we got Free Running. We got EA Sports Fight Night Round 3. We got Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. We've got God of War Chains of Olympus. We got Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. We got Superbike World Championship 07. We got Pursuit Force. We've got Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron. Now, every single one of these has come with case and manual all complete and game. So, alone, they are effectively the cost of what I paid. Maybe a bit less than what these are actually worth based on eBay current sale prices. As well as those, we also got the manuals for a PSP, a case with a PSP 2002. Now, the only problem is that there was no charger or charging cable. So I don't really know whether this actually works. No idea. It all looks fine. I don't know whether you can see it here. I'm not really going to get a good focus on it. But the watermark indicator is not affected. It's showing up as it should. So the big question will be whether this works or not. Hence why I had this delivered from batteryexpert.com.au. It's a PSP battery that should fit this. Now the battery arrived today, so this is the first chance I've got to actually test whether this will work. There's no indication that there's any damage that would suggest that it should be otherwise. So let's try this out and see together whether it's going to be okay or not. Now, never fitted one of these before, so I'm not even sure if I put it the right way. There we go. That's in. Put the cover back on. Does it fit? Not sure here. Am I doing something wrong? Possibly. Seems like it's a little bit fat for the thing, so it might be the wrong battery. But, or it might be that I just don't have it in properly. Could be that. Now what I don't know is whether it's even charged. Okay, that's in. So what I don't know is even whether this is charged or not. And at the moment, there's nothing flashing on immediately. Let's slide the power, see what happens. We've got nothing. So at the moment, I don't know whether this is actually going to work or not. It could be completely dead, why they didn't sell it with the battery and the charger. I'm still waiting for a charger cable to turn up, so at this point it could be okay. But given that the battery is not working straight off the bat, it makes me wonder, so I might have to move into a repair mode of this. However, whether it works or not too fast, because it is a white PSP 2002. I'm pretty happy just to get this in itself, to be perfectly honest. It still had a game cartridge in it. The Battlefront's game cartridge was actually not in the case, it was in the device, which indicates that it was being used. So why the battery and the cable weren't in it, the seller couldn't even tell me that. So don't know for sure. It could be knackered. Either way, I'm sure it's repairable because the unit itself is in really good condition. It doesn't look like it's been abused in any way, and there's no indication of any water damage. So realistically, I can't see any reason why this shouldn't work. Upshot, without it as it is, the games that I got are worth the buying price. If I can get this console to work, then it's a very nice bonus of a pickup. Good deal either way. The other thing of note with this that adds to the value of the whole deal is that it does have a memory card in it, and it's not a small one either. Not the biggest you can get, but at 1 gigabyte, I'm not upset by this at all. I mean, I'm not sure what a gigabit memory card actually is worth these days for one of these, given that I've not had one before, and I will look it up. But I do understand that they come out generally, I think it was with 32 meg, so that's a nice bonus to receive with it. A lot better than what I received with the PS Vita when I got my first PS Vita, which was 4 meg. As it turned out, I didn't have the battery seated properly. Once I got it out from behind the camera and just double checked, took it out, put it back in again, and cover went on a lot easier than it did previously. Once it was all clicked into place, and I actually felt that click as it clicked into place, we get green light. And boot sequence. So we have a working PSP, which is absolutely fantastic. This means that this deal is an absolute bargain. And I've got it, I can't believe the price I got it at compared to what's there. PSP isn't something that I'd previously been collecting for, but I think now I'll play a couple of these games and see if it's something that I'm interested in. I do have a PSP Vita. This may start off a new collection for me. I've generally been Nintendo. It looks like I might be looking at playing around with Sony's offerings a little bit more. So all I can say is know your values, know what you're looking at, know what you want, and know what risks you're prepared to take. When you're out there looking for your games, don't forget to check the various sources where people may advertise. I'm not usually a big one to go for looking through Facebook Marketplace. There's a lot of stuff there that to me is either overpriced or just not worth pursuing. I just happen to have a few minutes up my sleeve and I had already gone through other areas like eBay and Gumtree and thought, why not have a look at Marketplace? Whatever your passion, whatever you're buying for, whether it's collecting or playing, happy hunting.